Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Larry the Batman fan. I hope you're doing well. So, today I'm going to be talking about the top 15 mainstream secular rock bands. Now, I know a lot of people think that I just hate on secular music. I don't really hate on it, I just feel like there's a lot of negativity in it, especially in rap music and rock and roll music. A lot of it is offensive. But I will admit, or I would be lying if I said that there was no talented rock musicians. Zach G is an idiot and he thinks that I just hate on all music that isn't Christian. And none of that is true. That is false. I do not hate on them because they aren't Christian. I just feel like their music isn't very positive. I'm sure Brian Delivers You the Goods will also enjoy this list and others. I will definitely be giving you guys my top 15 here. So let's get started. So, number one band of all time, in my personal opinion, that isn't a Christian band is Hatebreed. Hatebreed is dope, man. And they do have some songs that are pretty positive. Perseverance, getting through hard times and struggles. Really good song. That was also the name of one of their albums. To the Threshold, I Will Be Heard, Below the Bottom, um, Destroy Everything. Some of those songs, all by Hatebreed. And they're just a really great band. They had that really hard sound, that metal sound, make you grind your teeth. So I recommend them. Number two is Metallica. You're probably saying, why isn't Metallica at number one? I like Metallica. I think Metallica is a good band. Um, you know, they are metal, but they have a different style. They're not like screamo metal or like thrash metal, but they are pretty good. Just not number one. They definitely have a legendary status, in my opinion. Definitely a legendary status. Their best songs is Enter Sandman, Holier Than Thou, The Unforgiven, Nothing Else Matters, and Master of Puppets. Number three for me would have to be, I would say Linkin Park, but their later music got trashy, man. I mean, their later music really stunk, so I can't put them at number three. For me, I'd probably say Pantera. Pantera is a really good band. It's a shame that they don't perform anymore, but I understand why, because Dimebag Darrell passed away. But Pantera is a very good band. They're a good thrash metal band, and I do think that they're very talented. Best songs by them is Slaughtered, 25 Years, Walk. Definitely got to put Walk up there. That's a very good song. That's one of the first songs I heard that introduced me to them. Cemetery Gates and 5 Minutes Alone. Those are some of the songs I know by Pantera. Very good songs. Also, Cowboys from Hell. That's another song that they created that was pretty good. Number four for me has to be Saliva. Saliva's a good band. I like Saliva. Click, click, boom. Going down with the new sound. It's Buck Wild. Click, click, boom. Click, click, boom. That song is dope. Oh, yeah, they're a really good band, and they've stayed strong, I feel. A lot of their songs of today, they're still really good. They haven't fallen off at all, and they're actually a really fun band to listen to, really good band to listen to. I'm glad that Saliva doesn't suck like a lot of these newer bands suck, or bands from the past. Just, they fell off. Green Day fell off, Linkin Park fell off. Yeah, a lot of bands. I never liked Smashing Pumpkins either, by the way. A lot of people say, "Do you like Smashing Pumpkins, Larry? Do you like Smashing Pumpkins?" No, I don't really like Smashing Pumpkins. They only have like one or two good songs, and the rest of their songs pretty much stink. Same thing with Nickelback. Nickelback's whack, in my opinion. That's why they're not on this list. But yeah, Saliva's a good band. They've stayed strong. I like them. I know they're not metal. They're like hard rock, but they're really good. Um, yeah, best song by them: "Click Click Boom," "Weight of the World," "Famous Monster," um, "Rise Up," "Pride of America." These are some of their best songs. I think they have a song called "Disease." Number 5 is Disturbed. Disturbed is a really good band. I like Disturbed. They have a good impact on the rock genre for metal, and they're really good and everything. Best songs by them has to be "Down with the Sickness," "Shout," 3000. You know the song "Shout, Shout, Let It All Out. These are the things I could do without, so come on. I'm talking to you, so come on." Very good song. "Prayer," "Believe," and "Stupefy." Right. I was trying to think of the name. Sorry. But yeah, "Stupefy" is a good song by them. Number 6 is Korn. Korn's a good band. I like Korn. I know there are 2 Christian members in the band now, but originally they were not a Christian band. And they still really aren't a Christian band because some of the band members don't believe in God. But Korn is very good. They have a lot of good songs. They're good metal. Um, Best songs by them is "Falling Away From Me," "Freak on a Leash," "Blind," and "Coming Undone," and "Got the Life." Those are some of their best songs in my personal opinion. The next band on the list is Linkin Park at number 7. I really couldn't put Linkin Park any higher. I would have loved to have put Linkin Park in the top 5, but their last like 3 albums were sucky. Okay, like Hybrid Theory, very solid album. I really like Hybrid Theory. That was a good CD. And I liked Meteora. I thought Meteora was a really good CD. All the songs on that were excellent. And the one that they did with Jay-Z, Collision Course, that was a good album as well. Minutes to Midnight, the only good songs on Minutes to Midnight, in my personal opinion, was No More Sorrow, Bleed It Out, and What I've Done. You know, I don't really like any of the other songs that were on that album that much. Giving Up was okay. Yeah, that's basically it for that album. I didn't really care for it. Living Things, didn't really like that album. I know they did another album besides that. They did a couple more albums, but they fell off. So personally, I couldn't put them any higher than 7. Best songs by them: "Runaway," "Forgotten," "Paper Cut," "One Step Closer," "Pushing Me Away," "Crawling." And on Meteora, "Lying From You" was a really good song. And "Numb" and "Breaking the Habit." And even "Nobody's Listening," which was rap, but "Nobody's Listening" was a pretty good track. I like the bass in that song. Um, Next for number 8 is Smile Empty Soul. They're an alternative rock band, but they're really good. I recommend Smile Empty Soul. They stay true to their sound, I feel, and they're really good. Best songs by Smile Empty Soul is "Every Sunday," um, "Bottom of a Bottle." Definitely got to put that up there. That's a great song by them. "Therapy," "Silhouettes." Those are some of their best songs that I can think of. Um, "Your Way," that's another one of their good songs that they made. Number 9 is Sublime. I really like Sublime. They combined their sound with like reggae and mixed it with punk rock. and they were really good. It's a shame they don't make music anymore, but I understand why, because Brad passed away. Rest in peace to Brad. But they had a lot of good songs, and their best songs: "Date Rape," um, "Doing Time," "What I've Got," and 40 Ounces to Freedom, and Santeria. That's another song by them. Santeria, that's a good one. So those are some of their best songs. Number 10, it has to be AC/DC. I do like AC/DC. They were a really good band from like the late 70s, early 80s, and they're really talented. I recommend them. Best songs by AC/DC is Back in Black. What's some other songs by them? You shook me all night long. Big Jack. I don't think that was the greatest song, but it was okay. Um, Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution, and I know they also did a song called Hell's Bells and Highway to Hell, and Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Number 11 is Aerosmith. Aerosmith's a good band from the 70s. They were really good. They were really strong. Steven Tyler was very talented for a rock band. The best songs by those guys is the song "Don't Want to Close My Eyes." Don't want to fall asleep 'cause I miss you, babe, and I don't want to miss a thing. That song. Other good songs by them: Seasons of Wither, Toys in the Attic, Just Push Play, and of course, you can't forget Dream On, one of their best songs of all time. Dream On. Number 12 for me has to be Leonard Skinner. Very good band from the 70s. Rest in peace. Most of them are dead. There's only like one or two people left from that band because of the plane crash that happened. They didn't make it. Most of them died from that plane crash, but they were really good. Had a good classic rock sound to them. I really like them. Best songs by them is Free as a Bird, Free Birds, that song. And that song, Sweet Home Alabama. You can't forget that song. That song's played in stadium events, like at baseball places where they have like baseball games and stuff. So it's a testament of how the longevity of that song is, that it's just played everywhere. So great song. And also Give Me Back My Bullets. Can't forget that song. That's a good song by them. Okay, so we're at number, I think, 13. Who else do I think is a really good band? Stayed strong. Definitely not Green Day. Definitely not Nickelback. Definitely not Buckcherry either. Buckcherry fell off, man. Jeez. Like, they had some good songs in the past, but as of lately, they stink. Okay, Theory of a Dead Man. I was never really impressed by them. Oh, how could I forget? The legends themselves that came up with the genre. I think they were one of the people that really pushed. They like rap rock. Rage Against the Machine. We gotta put Rage Against the Machine up here. Yeah, they're dope, man. Rage Against the Machine is fire. Like, they rock. And they have so many good songs too. I thumbs up to Rage Against the Machine. Thank God I didn't forget them for this list. Best songs by them: Bulls on Parade, Sleep Now in the Fire. Of course, Guerrilla Radio, because that was one of the first times I heard them playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 on the Nintendo 64. I know that game was also on the PlayStation and Dreamcast, but that was like the first time I heard Rage Against the Machine. It was a dope song. I like the song Killing in the Name. That's a really good song by them. And also Know Your Enemy. And Fuck the Police. That's another good song by them. Yeah, so those are some of the songs that I recommend by Rage Against the Machine. Um, Number 14 is number 14. Who do I want to give it to? Number 14. Creed. There we go, Creed. And I know a lot of y'all are saying, isn't Creed a Christian band? No, they weren't. They are now, but they haven't made any like music, any CDs lately. But back in the day, they resented being labeled as a Christian band, so they're not really a Christian band. But Scott Stapp is definitely a talented man, and he does serve God these days, but back then he didn't. And best songs by him is Torn, Ode, My Own Prison, and also Higher and Withered. The song, at times life is withered and I just can't see the light. Da 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 da, whatever life brings, however I feel, just know I'm on my knees and I know I can't hold on, but I know I must be strong. That song, very good song, very good band. And number 15 is Incubus. They're a pretty good band. They're like a alternative rock band. They're really good. Best songs by Incubus is Stellar. Um, How do you do it? Make me feel like I do. How do you do it? It's better than I ever knew. Yeah. That song, I forget the name of that song. Privilege was a good song by them. Nowhere Fast, that's another good song. Um, a Certain Shade of Green. Um, I also like that song on Morning View. I wish you were here. I wish you were here. That song. That's a good song by them. So that's my list, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed my list of my rankings of the best bands. Honorable mentions for the best bands on this list would be Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, the Scorpions, Rat. Also think that Twisted Sister is a good band. Old Green Day was very good, but Old Green Day now as a whole is just trash. Hinder has some good songs, but definitely not enough to make my top 15. And I also think that what's that other metal band that I know? Oh, they're called Soulfly. Yeah, they're pretty good too. I don't know if any of y'all have heard of Soulfly, but I recommend them. Of course, Slipknot. Slipknot gotta go up there. So many good songs by them for the honorable mentions. Um, Megadeth, and also you can't forget it's another band. I'm trying to think because I mean there's a lot of bands, but the ones that I know they're just not ones that I would put in my honorable mentions because like Buckcherry, they fell off. I mean I guess they could fit in the honorable mentions. What the hell, we'll put them in there, but not so much their new stuff. Um, I don't like Smashing Pumpkins. I don't like Nickelback. I don't like Coldplay. I hate Rem. Can't stand Rem. They suck. So does Coldplay. Coldplay sucks. I never was a fan of James Taylor either. I think he sucks. But that's just my personal opinion. But I personally don't like James Taylor. He only has one good song, Fire and Rain. Every other song I heard by him was blah. Plus, he ties into country music as well because he's soft rock and country. I'm not a fan of Elvis either, or the Beatles. Never got into them. Oh, Journey is a good band. I recommend Journey. I do like Journey. And Hailstorm is a pretty good band. I haven't heard much of their music, but from what I did hear, they're okay. Um, the Crimson Armada, there we go. They were labeled as a Christian band as well, but Saud Ahmed said that they weren't a Christian band. He's a Muslim guy. They disbanded years ago, but they were a really good band. I still listen to Guardians to this day because it's a kick-ass album. Yeah, so those are some of the bands that I recommend. I'm sure there's a few that I forgot, but those are the ones that come to mind. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for tuning in and listening to me. Oh yeah, I also can't forget Fuel. I think Fuel is a good band as well. Hemorrhage was a good song by them. Alright, anyways, that's all I got to say. God bless you all, and thank you for watching. Take care. And hopefully you guys enjoyed my ranking for the top 15 best secular bands. Take care. Peace.